Hello there. Right, so, beautiful cast of Ben Hur. Can you first of all, starting left and going to right, tell me your name and who you're playing?
Right, so I'm Peter. I have several parts. First of which is Governor of Judea Gratus. Hence the... let's see, then there's also galley slave. There's quite a few of us as galley slaves. There's also this young trader who ends up thrown in the arena later. And Masala's right-hand man, Drusus.
My name's Thomas, and I'm playing Pontius Pilate and the Hortator.
My name is Anne, and I'm playing Simonides. I'm also a galley slave and a gladiator.
My name is Edward. I am playing Emperor Tiberius, Jesus, and Malak the slave.
Hello, my name is Paraskovia. I am playing a couple characters. So first is Esther, galley slave, like you, and gladiator.
I'm Richard. I play as Masala. I also play as a guard and a pirate.
I'm Dan, and I play as Judah Ben Hur.
Philip. I play as Centurion, a Praetorian Guard, a galley slave. My main role is Caswell and the Celt, and Man 1.
Crucial role.
Don't forget Man 1.
My name is Annie and I'm playing Miriam. I also play villager and galley slave.
Hello, my name's Richard and I play a soldier and my main part's Arius, a Roman general.
I'm Izzy and I play Terza.
Fabulous. So, what I think everyone's going to want to know is what interested you about being in the show?
It's a fantastic company to work with, for starters. I see you there. I gotta admit, that was the main thing. I really enjoy working with this company. But also it seemed like an interesting show too, because it's kind of a snapshot of another time and place, and also the Charlton Heston movie was really good.
I suppose Ben Hur's always kind of interested me as a show, a book, and a play, and as a show, and I've said that already. Because it combines fiction with like religious legend, which is something that has been done over 1,000,000 times over hundreds and hundreds of years. And I think as a performer approaching that kind of a story, like especially as playing Pontius Pilate in the scene which everybody has seen 1,000,000 times, it's how you approach that kind of as a neutral and kind of just taking it as a text and as what you see in front of you rather than what you've kind of grown up with and what you've kind of heard beforehand. So you can give a unique take and a natural one, and I think that's a challenge which I've loved rising to throughout the process.
Well, I absolutely love the idea that it is a historical piece. A lot of the projects that I worked for in the past, when I was younger, the plays were almost always, involved the crucifixion of Christ. Some of my work as well is in the religious realm. That was one of the things. But the most important reason that I'm here with these beautiful people is because I wanted to be a part of a community working towards a common goal. And it has an amazing reputation, this theater company. And I came to find friends and family. That's why I'm here.
Well, I've always had a massive fascination with history. Roman history, especially, is one of my favourite periods of time. So that immediately drew me to Ben Hur. I'd seen the Charlton Heston film beforehand, and its reputation as an epic, and the story that it encompasses really is something that you don't get a chance to do terribly often. Because it is this huge, sprawling play, and it's quite a daunting thing to tackle, but being put in the way that it has, in the sort of smaller format that we've got it in, masterfully crafted by Laura, may I It's a really good way to explore such an expansive and epic narrative in a far more condensed format.
Yeah, I joined for this play because it's quite different from what I played before. I never heard of Ben Hur, so I thought I'll give it a try. The characters are full of depth, so switching from one character to another, I quite find this quite challenging, but quite interesting. And apart from that, finding loads of friends, making loads of friends.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for me, I do it because I'm addicted to acting, so of course I get a great cast to work with, and I get to teach them how to use swords, so always a bonus.
For me, I joined on the last production that the players did, and I just loved working with these people. So came back, and Ben Hur, I'd never seen the movie before this, so I'm not quite a cat like you guys. But yeah, I'd heard about it, mainly in pub quizzes, to be fair. But I knew that it was an absolute epic and that it's not really done that often. And yeah, and also I auditioned for the role because the character arc of Judah Ben Hur is just, it's pretty mad. It's something that you don't really come across every day, so it's a good challenge and I've loved it.
Yeah, so yeah, the best thing about being an actor is hanging out with other actors and crew and people who love theatre. There's something really powerful about telling a story together and presenting a story. It's a very rewarding process. Something that's great.
I'm addicted to treading the boards and dressing up.
Okay, well, I've done a few bits with South Devon players in the past before. Also, what some of the others have said, I'm also addicted to theatre and acting. Yes, and the role I play, Quintus Arius, just the name itself just sounds like really divine and empowering. Also, I get to do some sword play on stage as well, so that's an added bonus. Yeah, that's it.
I'd probably say the chance to do something historical and something that I've never really had the chance to do before.
Brilliant. Okay, so the next question, what have you personally gained from being involved in this show?
Well, good company, confidence, helps my communication skills along. It's really satisfying to be knowing that you are creating something and bringing something new to the world.
For me, it's the opportunity to work with a bunch of actors, all from different kind of backgrounds and all different levels, because I'm fresh out of training and it's been very kind of one level all around me, and to be thrown into this with all different kinds of wonderful people has been a real beneficial experience.
For me, it had been years since I was actually able to work together with live human beings. I did radio and television in California. I also did lots of on-camera work, and it had been ages. So actually to be here with live human bodies, breathing, laughing, living, playing, creating together, that there's nothing that I could say that matters more. It is truly the friendship, and I've learned to fall on the floor, and I am at my age the oldest gladiator on the sands, but I have learned lots. I have learned a lot. I've also learned to hone my craft, no longer behind the microphone and a Zoom screen or a presentation screen across the world. I am live and in person, and there's nothing that beats that. There's nothing that beats being on site. Thank you.
Well, first and foremost, friends and contacts, always good. Great stuff to make during any show. It's part of the reason that you do acting. And then, I'd say quite similarly to Tom, because we trained together, like he said, we've been in an environment where everyone has trained the same way and everyone's at the same level, taking the same approaches to acting. So coming into a mixed training environment, you see people coming at parts from very different directions, I've seen people access parts in ways that I would never have thought to because of the way that I've been trained to do it. So it's quite an eye-opening experience to see the different ways that people interact with character.
For me, it's definitely expanding as an actress. I'm quite fresh in the theatre world, so definitely growing with confidence and just going up there, no going back. And definitely lots of friends, friendships, and stuff.
I just do it because I've gained more cast to work with. Some really great ones that I'd love to work with again. And it's just brilliant getting to work with every one of them. And especially seeing them get better at fighting, it's just wonderful. I couldn't throw a punch before, now you kick my butt. It's great.
I mean, what haven't I gained really? A lot of experience, both for myself and as both Ed and Tom has touched on, other people's experience, sort of taking that on board and approaching things differently. Friends, obviously. A lot of lines. Yeah, just honestly everything. And confidence again, because obviously COVID was a big block for everybody. There was a lot of time where everyone was getting a bit dry, and now just jumping straight back into it with an epic, it's cool. Gained a lot of confidence.
So some of the things that are really important to me are community, purpose, storytelling, but something else that's really important to me is empathy, and one of the reasons I enjoy working with this company, I often get to take a few roles, but each role I want to get inside, I want to understand. Kaz Warren, this character, is the world's angriest man. I'm the world's least angry man, so to understand that, there's a sort of inhabiting a character, and I think it's a really rich experience and grows people's empathy and understanding of other humans. I like that.
I think I hopefully have gained a lot of friends, but mainly I think it's been a lot of laughs.
Okay, for me personally, it's not so much as gained, but regained. Yeah, as what some people have said, COVID, yeah, it's been a bit massive block and not being able to get out and do as much as we wanted to originally, but coming back to theatre again, it's regained my confidence and initiative and just how much, what you have to do, pretty much, your cues, everything. That's it.
Probably being able to watch and learn from lots of different people who are more experienced, and also just meeting lots of people.
Excellent. I've got one more question for you. Why should people come to see the show?
It's a really good show. It's coming along really well. There's lots of enthusiasm. People manage to put a lot of depth and feeling into how they portray their characters. Time-tested plot as well.
Because we'll all be tremendously sad if you don't. No, it's a fantastic show, and it's one of those, like we've touched upon, it's such a well-known story, and like you get preconceived ideas of that, and these will be completely blown out of the water when you come and see us.
You're probably watching this on your phone or maybe your computer, and that's what you do all the time, is you're watching digital film and digital videos. Why not go and actually watch this take place from start to finish, where these lines aren't just filmed and edited and then cropped and all that. It's happening in real time with you in the seats. We're doing this with you, for you, together. So we're looking forward to seeing you there. Don't make me come get you.
My character Will, she's vicious.
Now that don't mess up.
I think Ben Hur is probably one of the most accessible stories you could probably find. You'd be hard pressed to find a story that has something for everyone more than this. Because you have an underlying epic dramatic narrative, you have history, you have religious commentary, and you have fight scenes. So from whatever angle you're coming into this show, you will find something that interests you. and it's a classic tale. A lot of people have seen a version of it before, and this is a version of Ben Hur. It's not the Charlton Heston version, so don't think, oh, I've seen the film. What's the point? You haven't seen this version of Ben Hur.
You have to come to the show because we are brilliant and we worked so hard on it. And first and foremost, or the last thing, do not mess up with my mother. She will come and get you.
Honestly, you have to come to it because I'm in it, along with the greatest, along with the best actors and actresses in the Southwest, bar none. So come to see the show now.
What you said. No, yeah, honestly, it is an amazing show. We've all put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, and just everything
Lots
that
of
we
blood.
have. A lot of blood,
Yeah. Moderate amounts of blood.
yeah. But yeah, we've just put everything into it, and yeah, it is epic. It really is. So come through.
You'll be moved. You will care. You will, when you watch the gladiator scenes, you'll care who wins. You'll be invested. You'll be involved. You're there, and you're seeing the story unfold before your eyes, and being emotionally moved like that it's a powerful experience. It's a great experience. You will feel something.
Basically, it's got rip-roaring action and a huge arc of emotion in it. What more could you want?
I really do strongly persuade you to come and see the show. Yeah, as what some of these have said, it's epic, historical. You might learn a thing or two from historical plays. Anyway, and you'll also be thrown to the lines if you don't see it.
I'd probably say to go on an emotional roller coaster with us.
Please.
Excellent. Thank you very much, everyone.
Can we get a photo?
I've already got